Hello and welcome for Learning for Lauren. I am Lauren, your host. I am a travel advisor and I help people who are new to becoming a travel advisor or have an interest in becoming a travel advisor. I will be going live every day in July to give you lots of content to help you with things that you might be interested in. You can sign up below to join our list so you know what time, or you can help pick topics, or you can let me know topics in the comments so I know how to best help you so that you can become the best travel agent you possibly can. So I've done a bunch of different series about being a travel agent, including last week, where I know a lot of you liked the information about one of the challenging parts about being a travel agent. And this might be a challenging part for some people, and other people it might not be a big deal. But when you're a travel agent, you obviously are traveling for work, but you still need to work. So there are some things that you want to think about when you are traveling for work, or let's say you are going on an actual vacation, because yes, you still get to go on an actual vacation and you still can be a travel agent and everything is okay. So if I work, obviously, and I'm on vacation, there are different things that I do, or if I'm traveling. The biggest thing that I need to know is, how am I going to access the internet? So, internet and how it works, and do I need to purchase a special package, or is there anything that I need to know for when I'm on vacation? And those are things that are helpful for you, because you also will want to tell your clients if they also go to these similar situations. I recently was at Disney at the resort that I was at. The internet was not very good, especially where we were staying. I had another friend, another travel agent who was also there. She was at a different resort that was sort of nearby, and she had much better internet than I did. And that's just what happens. And there was no way to purchase more internet, but you can advise clients based on that. I sell a lot of cruises. Internet on cruising is very interesting. Different cruise lines have different packages, they have different offerings. So knowing what you need to know about the internet before you go is probably the biggest thing that you need to learn when you're traveling for work. Maybe you need to know how it works on the plane. Some planes offer internet, some don't. Some are good, some are bad. None of them are going to be like fantastic. So you just need to know that ahead of time. Now, you're on vacation or you're away and you need to figure out, okay, I want to have fun, but I also need to do work. And during these times, I really try and prioritize what it is that I need to do. Obviously, clients come first. And I've been away for almost 2 weeks now. How to prioritize what it is that I need to get done is clients first. That was my main goal while I was away. I was like, I'm not going to work on this other stuff while I'm away. I am focusing on only client stuff while I'm away. And I actually had a ton of client stuff that I had to do while I was away. And I found the time to do it when my son was napping during the day. So I did not get to nap, which was a little sad some days, but it was okay. And then there are a few times at the hotels where I had to take some time away and just do some computer work, make some phone calls, things like that. You have to figure out where those breaks are during the day. You might not want to do them, but that is one of the obvious things that happens, is that you might have to do something for clients. Now, when I go on a true vacation, I try and set those dates up at least a year in advance. I will not take clients typically during that time. And I think I mentioned that on a previous um, video, that I do not take clients on those times that I am going away on vacation. And if I do take them, I let them know I will not be there when you are away on vacation, and you will have this other agent who is actually going to be helping you during this time. And that's what I do. And I end up splitting the commission with the agent that way because I don't know what's going to happen and I don't know how much work they're going to have to do when I'm not there. So I really try to not have that. I don't typically take new clients when I'm away on vacation. Sometimes I do. It kind of depends on what the vacation looks like or what it is that I'm doing or how long I'll be away for or what it is. There's a bunch of factors there, but I often try not to take clients or have appointments that people can book during that time unless I know that I have some actual free time there. So these are all things to think about is when you're away, what is your goal going to be? And how can you fit that in through the day? You're not gonna know that a client's going to have an emergency. Like I I had 2 major emergencies this week. I had no idea that those were going to come up this week, but they did, and I had to take care of them, and there wasn't another agent that I could ask to do. Um, 1, because I was one of the agents in charge of other agents, so I I can't do that. Um, so you have to think about if there's something really important that you need to do, you're not going to try and do it on vacation. You might do some filming, like, oh, I'm going to take these pictures or I'm going to take this filming. And when I get back from vacation, I'm going to work on something with that information. But when I'm on vacation, I'm not necessarily going to do that. And this is sort of a side note, but a vacation and a work trip are 2 different things. If I'm doing a work trip, it means that I am trying out things, making things sure things work the way that I think they are. It's research and I'm not typically bringing my family the whole time. Or if I am, I'm either just bringing my husband or just bringing my son, or I'm I'm splitting up my vacation that like these 4 things are the things that I have to do for work. So we all have to be here, but I need you to know that I'm doing X, Y, and Z for this work. Like on a cruise, I'm not going to work the whole time when I'm on a cruise with my family. But when I'm at port, I'm going to figure out how to get to different places. I'm going to see the different shops. I'm going to see the different excursions, and I'm going to get everyone's input about those excursions and then bring that back information back to you. So I'm not working necessarily, but I am gathering that information during that time. And I don't just do one type of a trip. I don't just do a solo trip to get that information. I take my son and myself, and we figured out the 2 of us. Then we add my husband in, then we leave my son, and then it's just my husband and I. And then I add my mom in and my aunt in. So we get that multi-generational part. So there's all different aspects of my travel that I am figuring out so that for all different types of travelers, I know the types of situations that are going to come up so I can bring that back to the client. So you have to think about how you're structuring your vacation. What is it that you're going to work on? What is it that you're going to let go? And when is that time that you're going to work with clients? Even if there's an emergency with your client, you might be able to ask your agency owner or one of the other agents to help you out while you are on vacation. There are times when I am away that I'm in remote areas that I there's nothing I could do. Like I am where I am. So it is what it is. And that's just how it happens. So I need someone else to be there for that. So these are all different things that you want to think about when you're becoming a travel agent and you're planning these different types of trips. Right now, I am currently on vacation. This is our family vacation right now. And I have had to take time to figure out client information, to gather research, to still do these videos, to show you when you figure out your time. My son's asleep. My mom's getting ready for bed. My husband is fine. He's an adult. He knows how to take care of himself. Now, today, my lighting is not as good. My background is a little weird because I have only one spot where I can do this recording, but I still show up and I still do it because it's important to my clients and it's important to you to show up when you say you're going to show up. So that's the other part. It doesn't have to be perfect when you're away, but it just has to show that you are away, maybe in some way, or you start off of the email or the video call or whatever it is with the client and just say, hey, you know what? I'm away, so I can only talk at this time, or I can only do this, or this is all I can do for you now. It's okay to say that you're away, but you can still help the client. So just These are all things to think about when you're thinking about becoming a travel agent, or once you are a travel agent, how to fit in these pieces so you can be the best travel agent you can be. As a reminder, I am going to be going live every day in July. So if you want to get information, you can go below, sign up for our list so you can know what we're going to do each week. And you can also hit that like, subscribe, notification bell so you can get information about when our videos are coming out. You're going to get a lot in July, let me tell you. All right, that will do it for today's show. If you have questions about fitting in, how to work when you're on vacation or when you are away, please leave them in the comments, and I will talk to you next time on Learning for Lauren.